everyone, and welcome back to Make It Happen Wednesdays with the Organized Author. I'm Lucinda, and this is week 2 for me for One Book July. And I'll have the link for the first week down, my plan for doing this challenge. I'll have it down below for you guys. But I'm just going to pick up from where I left off and show you what I've done since then, kind of an update. And I know I've been saying that I'm going to include that purple Moleskine, and I really am, but I don't know when exactly. For sure by the end of this challenge, but I'm going to quit saying next week so I can keep my word. All right, so let's start with this Lucindadori Traveler's Notebook. And I apologize, there's probably going to be some glares in here. I'm having trouble with my lighting today. It's such a cloudy day. But in any case, I'm going to sit this here to kind of block that glare a little bit. But I'm going to start with this one, which is the one that, this is Lucindadori Traveler's Notebook, which I sell on my Etsy shop, and I have the link below. And this one has a monthly calendar, which I made, and I went to My Life All in One Place to print this, and I made the insert, and I showed that in the previous video. And so also, this is where we're going to pick up. So this is July, my July spread. And I'll show you, remember you guys, I put in here, and we'll just kind of go over that real quick. I put in here exactly how I was going to do the One Book July challenge. And so you'll see right there, I wanted to streamline and simplify recurring tasks in the following business and personal areas. And so I'm going to focus a little bit today on Etsy and social media. And so remember, I created this legend of different things that I was going to track. And I'll show you some of the things that I did do that I put on here. So this dot color was for getting a donation for the Rhythmic Jam Poetry Slam, which I'm doing in September. And then these are for making and posting Lucindadories on Etsy and social media. And then I have also here, let me see, what is this? This is posted and shared YouTube video there, and the other dot is right here. All right, and so remember, I was going to be using that stuff to track, and there's some more Lucindadori stuff right there. Okay, so I've been using this, and I think it's going to work out, at least for this month. So I've been putting stuff on there as I do, and I think I got some more. So let's see, I got those 3 we just talked about. They have to do with Lucindadories. We got these 2, they have to do with YouTube. Okay, and then these green ones, this is where I posted Lucindadories, and then the light green was where I received a magazine article for a new contributing author for my magazine. All right, so then let's go to the parts that I'm going to focus on that I said I wanted to simplify for social media and for Etsy. All right, so this is the insert that I have, and I talked about this in the previous video. I got these from Target some time ago. And this is the social media and Etsy section, and I put here, I decided to use some colors here for effective social media spreads and effective Etsy spreads, so that all the other spreads that don't have these colors on the side, that I'm going to show you in a second, are ones that I know aren't effective and I don't want to continue to use them. So this one is definitely one I want to keep for social media, and remember, I set this up in a previous video, and those are all linked below. And so these were my numbers, these were my goals, and my numbers for May and June for those areas for Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And if you remember, I have a really large number for Facebook overall, but I created the new Organized Author page, and so that's the one I wanted to focus on, and so that's where my number is. And if you guys will know, if you look at any of the previous videos where I created this, I'm really new to social media, and so I wanted to set goals to really grow everything. All right, so there's that, and again, you can see the previous video by looking at the link below when I created that. So I'm keeping this is perfect, but I decided that this is kind of a good focus for the other areas to simplify things, so I'll show you that in a second. So I'm not keeping this because I'm not, the way I'll show you in this other Lucindadori, how I keep track of did I post and did I comment and all that on my day-to-day stuff. I'm not going to use this spread anymore. Definitely going to keep this because these are just places where I post ideas, okay, and then keep track of whether or not I use the idea. So I'm keeping that, and you see you've got these blue things here. I'm definitely keeping that because remember, this is effective social media. If you can see that, effective social media spreads, okay. So I'm keeping that for social media, and that's really all I'm keeping in this book for social media, because I'm tracking my daily activity in my daily, activity Lucindadori Traveler's Notebook. So then this, okay, so this I'm not going to use. This is my 2016 Etsy goals. I created this separately in a different spread that I think is more effective. I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use this. I'm not going to use this. I'm not going to use this, because again, that's in my day-to-day tracking. Okay, and this was something that is brand new. I haven't showed you guys, I don't think, at all. This is a spread that I created for my standard Etsy information. And this I'm going to use for every time I need to reference my products and the prices and sizes and what they're called and all of that. So every time I post something new, whether I'm at home or on the road, or I'm just talking to someone, or I'm just brainstorming, it's all right here. And see, it's purple on the sides because the purple is effective Etsy spreads. Okay, so that's all there. I'm really excited about that. And I'm going to create another spread for, these are my existing things that I'm developing. And then these are the covers in the Lucindadori Traveler's Notebooks. I'm going to do a separate one for the inserts. Okay, and you'll see that in a second. So this is my 2016 Etsy goals, and it mirrors more like the one for social media, where each month I'm totaling where my numbers are. So one goals is 20 sales as of end of the month. 20 sales for the year as of the end of month June. I had 4. I've sold some, so that'll update. 10 Lucindadori Traveler's Notebook product categories and sizes as the end of the month June. I had 4 that I had actually posted. If you saw here, I have 10 that I'm going to do, but 4 different sizes and categories are currently up there. I want to get that to 10 by December, and then make 100 Lucindadori Traveler's Notebooks by the end of the year. So by the end of June, I had 14. I've made more since then, so I'll update at the end of June. And then at least 1 Etsy sale coupon per month. These are the ones I had in May and June. May and June. I'm sorry, I keep bumping my camera. I apologize for that. July, this is what I have right now, so you guys can see that. So July, I have, I had 25% off through July 9th, and right now I have $10 off Etsy in my shop, anything that's $30 or more, okay? And that's the coupon code right there, and that'll be in the comments below as well. And so then I'll make sure I have 2 things everywhere every month. And also I have one every time you buy something from me, then you'll get an email with a 15% off coupon for a future order, okay? And that's right here. Thank you from Lucindadori, but you can't get that unless you've purchased something, okay? So that's with every purchase. Then I also have a goal for 50 favorites on Etsy, and as of the end of June, I had 47, so that was probably a low goal. I just didn't expect it that early. And then 10 Lucindadori insert categories and sizes. So I'm working on that. I don't have any yet, but I will have 10 to correspond with all of the sizes of the notebook and notebook covers. Okay. And then smaller projects I put down here and the steps for each one. So I already put my Etsy shop on my ad for my magazine and any other place that I might want to advertise it. Business card, I put the Etsy shop on my business card design. Postcard design. I got the quotes for the postcards and I just need to print them. And then I'm going to eventually do a YouTube giveaway, and those will be all the steps that I'm going to do for that. And then I'm going to do a giveaway at my poetry slam. And then I also need to update all my product descriptions on Etsy just to make sure that they all match what's here, because I think I might have a couple that don't match exactly the way I have this set up. So I need to make sure some of my older things that I probably need to have a sale to get rid of. And then I need to create an Etsy page and link for my website, madebymepublications.com. All right. And then also I want to make something to donate to the OK Planner Crawl event that'll be in October. I wasn't able to get a ticket in time, but I still want to donate to that and the steps that I want to do for that. All right. And then now we'll go to this one and I will show you, let me get out of that glare, and I will show you a little bit of change in there. If you guys remember though, just a quick review that I decided to track in my posting, my social media posts here, and what categories I want to post them, and then where I want to make sure I'm commenting for there. Okay, so that's nothing new, just a reminder. Now, last time I had my day or my weeklies divided into 4 different pages. So like I had half the week here and half the week there, and I've decided I don't like that. I want to have my to-do stuff all on one side, all together. We can see everything. And I realized I didn't need all the space I had here. I had more space than I needed. So I just made it fit this way, which I'm loving it. So, and I know I said I wasn't going to use any stickers. There's a couple of stickers in here, but when I went to the OKC Plannerholics get together, meet and greet, I got some stickers and I just had to use them, especially these because they fit with my theme for this month. All right, you guys, well, that's everything that I have for this time, and I'll keep you posted as I update the other areas of my business and that Moleskine, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, happy writing.